Now, all right, so welcome, guys. Welcome to today's session of Forex. And thank you for joining me again. Uh, Today's topic is about questioning the culture of Forex. So, you see, one thing that I would like us to know, first of all, is which I just want us to believe, we agree with me, is that the culture of a thing, it first of all starts from the mind. You see, when we get into a system and when we get into a new thing, it happens that we meet something on ground. It happens that we meet a way, we meet a principle, we meet principles, set of principles, the ways to do things and the ways to go about things. And it's just the same with Forex. So when traders got into Forex, we we kind of started, we saw things, we saw the culture of Forex that most people get involved with. So it has to first of all do with our minds. That's first of all do with our minds. So you see, this particular topic is going to be. I decided that it's going to be a series. So as the week continues, we're going to continue this particular topic, questioning the culture of forex, because I believe it's something very broad. It's something very important for forex traders. We can't do without starting from the foundation of something. And as you all know, the main reason we are here, the main reason Forex has brought this opportunity for people to learn for free is to get you established consistently, making consistent profits with trading. I always said it that doctors and lawyers, professional or other professions, they take time to study their professions. They take time to learn what they want to do. So forex trading also is a profession. Either we like it or yes, forex trading is a profession that we need to take very serious. So that is why we need to start from the foundation. We need to start from the root. Now I'm not talking about the normal basic forex terminologies. Now I'm talking about the mindset, the psychology behind forex trading. And knowing that alone will help you in your forex career. It will help you to become profitable over time in forex. All right, so let's get to the main thing. We are here to give value, nothing more but value. So I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to share my screen. Uh, First of all, let me bring up the chat so I can see everyone. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now. All right, so let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my circle. Just reply in the chat if you can see my circle. Okay. All right. It appears that in forex, our first getting into forex, we are introduced to lots of things. We're introduced to what everyone means, the purpose behind everyone's introduction to forex is to make profit. We all want to make profit, but it all happens that the reason we lose in forex, the reason we lose money in forex, the reason we're not consistent is because we don't know how to, because we have kind of lost focus. We have kind of lost we've lost the main focus. We don't know where to direct our focus to. So it happens that we just do things based on what the culture we've met, everything we've met on the ground. But that's not how it's going to be. It's supposed to be. So in this session today, I'm just going to be painting a picture. I'm going to be painting a picture in everyone's mind. I'm going to be painting a picture in your mind. Now, first of all, I'd like to ask a question. Who moves the market? Who moves the market? I'd like that the session be interactive if you can. Just answer the questions fast in the chat because of time. So if you know who moves the market, then let me see your chat. Who actually moves the market? Yeah, the BBs. BBs means the big boys. Now, the reason we call it the big boys here at Trex is I'm very sure we've read books, we've seen videos and everything, we've seen lots of materials telling us who is behind the market and what actually moves the market. We see that we know that hedge funds, banks, the big guys that have money, big banks and everything, they are the ones that move the market. The reason they are able to move the market is because they have much more money than we retail traders. They have much more money and they use much a larger lot sizes than us. So the market kind of gives them the opportunity to be able to tell what is going to happen in the market. They trade largely than us. So we can't compare ourselves, we can't compare a $1,000 account with $100 billion account. You can imagine the amount of lot size that person will use. So now bringing every one of them together, bringing both the hedge funds, the big banks, and everything, bringing them together, making them one. That's why we call them the big boys in the market. So, or you can say the big boy, the big boy. So it's all about you seeing a graphical picture, knowing what is really going on in the market. So it's like you're putting yourself in a position of, you're watching what is going on in the market. You know who is moving the market. You know who is behind this. But now the main question is, why is it doing what he is doing? Why are they doing what they are doing? Now, I'd like you to permit me to use the big boy, the big boy. That's why we kind of bring them all together into the big boy in Trex. So why is he doing what he is doing? So we are in this position where we just stand by around here. We stand by around here to watch early in the morning. Then we see that the market goes up and down, goes up and down, goes up and down. We know that the person behind everything that is happening here, the person behind everything that is happening here is the big boy. So it's not us moving the market. It's nobody. It's him. And there's a reason he does that. There's a reason he does that. He can't just go into the market. We know that trading forex is all about buying and selling. It's all about buying and selling. So there's a reason he buys at a particular time, and there's a reason he sells at a particular time. That is what I want. That's the main foundation that we all should know. Not drawing lines and seeing prices move from one resistance to a support and everything. Yes, those technical analysis help us to, they give us discipline, they give us some set rules to follow in the market. But trust me, the big boy doesn't follow any rule in the market. I want you to know that today. The big boy doesn't follow any rule in the market. All he does is buy and sell. All that the big boy does is buy and sell. And there is a reason he does that. There are reasons for doing that. So you don't just, what I want you to start thinking from now henceforth, because everything that I'm going to be talking about throughout this series is going to be based on your mind. There's going to be a brainwash kind of to trading forex. So we are all sitting here. This is us. This little guy here watching what the big boy is doing in the market. That is what we do. Then we kind of see, we kind of wait. Having understood what and why the big boy does things in the market, then we want to follow him. We want to follow him. Now that's just a summary of the whole thing that we're going to be talking about. Now let's start with this. Let's start with this. Remember, I said I was going to I'm going to be giving you a single picture to take home today. It's going to be a very short session. It's going to be a short session. It's just 30 minutes. And at the end, we're going to be talking about what happened to gold last week. So that's going to be at the end of this session. So I'm going to be painting one picture in your minds today. Now let's take for instance, I don't want to use Nigeria now, but let's use Dubai for instance. Dubai. Now it happens that we're in the year 2010 in Dubai, and I happen to be a big boy. Now, when I say big boy, you know what I mean already. I happen to be a big boy who trades forex. I have the information. Now, big boys have informations that we don't have. They have access to things that we don't know. That is why they are able to move the market. It's not only about the money, the amount of money they have in their accounts. They also have access to things we don't know. They know when maybe Donald Trump is going to say this. They know what it's going to lead to in the market. They know how far things will go. I don't know if you understand me. So that is why they have this. They have the edge over us to move things in the market. So let's say we're in Dubai now, and I happen to be a big boy. Then we're in the year 2010. And it happens that I thought about the fact that okay, now we're in year 2010, and there is a news just came out last week that I believe, because I am a big boy, I have access to plenty other information, so I know what is going to happen in the market. So I believe that by the year 2015, by the year 2015, people people or let's say the economy in Dubai is going to rise so high that people will start working. People from all over the world would want to come to Dubai to work. People from all over the world would want to come to Dubai to live, because the economy will be so high and perfect that people will just want to be a part of it. Good. Now, I being a big boy and a business-minded big boy, I want to buy things for now. I'm going to invest my money in things so that when that time comes, I will be able to sell. When that time comes, I'll be able to make money. Because right now things are not really looking too good. I can get things, I can just try to invest my money in things so that when that time comes, when people are already coming to Dubai, wanting to, seek for maybe not greener pasture now, but wanting to come and enjoy life in Dubai and probably coming to work and everything, I will have a hedge. I'll be able to make money off them. I don't know if you understand. Now let's take this graphical picture. I am the big boy standing around here. Now I have the thought that 2015 is going to be very great. I have that in my mind. Right now, I start buying stuffs. Now let us say a house now. Let's say a house. Right now, I start buying houses. I start buying houses. Then I started buying houses from around here. Let's say I started buying from around here. Now, when I bought it around here. I bought the price was around, let's say $100 around here, and I have a plan to buy a house worth $1,000 and keep till 2015. So I bought till 100. I bought $100 worth house here. People came in. It's nothing. It's not really nothing is really going on around here. People came in to check what I am doing, and this guy is building a house. I don't really have interest. Nobody really bought it. So that's the pullback. Then I bought it up again. Then let's say this is $400 around it. Now people were like, oh, this guy is nothing's really. Why is this guy building? People are not interested. Nothing is happening in Dubai yet. But I, as the big boy, I know why I am doing this. I have an idea of why I am building. Then nobody really bought. Little pullback, like little people bought, and I couldn't. I sold to just few people, and I bought it till it got to $1,000. So let's say around 2014, I already bought my house, or maybe not buy now. Let's say build. I already built a house worth $1,000. That's 2014. Now 2015 came, and what I predicted really happened, because I have opportunities, to order information. I know what other people don't know. So what I predicted happened. Now, this is 2015. People started coming to Dubai. Wow, Dubai is a nice place to live. Wow, Dubai is a very cool place and everything. Then people see this beautiful house that I have built. People saw it and were like, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I need to buy this also. Now that is the mindset that we have as traders. We're going to get there, but I need you to follow me now. This what I'm talking about now is like a topic for another day. Now, people come in and they're like, wow, this house is beautiful, this house is nice, nice one, and they want to buy it. They want to buy because it's beautiful. I already knew this would happen as a big boy. Now, this is 2015. What do I have to do? Since people now want to buy, people are demanding for it. What do I do? I sell, right? I sell. Exactly. Then prices start to come down. All right. People are asking for it then. I start selling it to them. I start selling it to them. I start selling it to them. But now I won't be selling, I will be making much gains because I won't be selling at the amount I bought it. You remember, this is just normal business. I bought it during a time that I could afford, I could afford it. Prices were not too high then. Now I sold it when things started getting rosy. Prices were high and people were even in demand for it. Then I sold it. Now the picture I'm trying to paint in your mind today is that the big boys move the market. And when the big boys move the market, they don't they don't do little stuffs. They go high, they go fast and strong. They go fast and strong. So it is just a business mindset. It has nothing. It has, I mean, nothing to do with our technical analysis. It has nothing to do with our lines that we draw, the Elliott waves, and our Fibonacci and everything. Trust me when I say it has nothing to do with it. That is when you think as a big boy. Thinking as a big boy, trust me, those things have nothing to do. I am not in any way saying that technical analysis is wrong. I'm not saying those stuffs are wrong, but I am trying to get you into the business mentality in forex trading. Forex trading is not a game. Forex trading is not something that you get into and just want to make fast and quick money. You have to learn the skill. You have to learn the skill. I hope you understand what I'm saying. The big boys move the market. And they have, trust me, they don't think about, they don't care if you drew a line somewhere or not. They are going to do what they are going to do. I want you to take that home today. If you will not take anything home, the big boy has nothing to do with the line that you drew, the support and resistance and everything. They are going to do what they are going to do. Okay, Daniela is saying, sir, if the big boys move the market like that and all other things you've learned become useless, how do you trade that? All right. I'm not saying every other thing that you've learned is supposed to be useless at this point. What I'm trying to do right now is getting you to understand that no matter what you've learned, no matter what you've acquired when you got into Forex, the first thing that you need to know for yourself is that, trust me, those things do not matter when it comes to the big boys. I already said this at the beginning of the course, that at the beginning of the session, that it's going to be a series. We're going to talk more about this stuff, but I need you to get everything that you claim to have known before, and I need you to try to put them somewhere first of all and reason with what I am saying. Talking from the business perspective now, talking from the buying and selling perspective, trust me, the big boy doesn't care about the lines you've drawn on your MetaTrader 4. He doesn't care about the resistance you've drawn on your MetaTrader 4. He does what he wants to do. Now the question is, what does he want to do? And when does he want to do it? What and when? So it takes us to the direction that the market is going next, and when the timing has to be perfect too. So that if we can get those things right, then trust me, we are moving with the big boys. If we can get those things right, we are moving with the big boys, and we can't get them right. We really can't get them right. We have to sit down and master our skill. This is a free session. This is a free session. Forex is free, but I hope that you won't. I hope that you won't take these sessions for granted, because it's in my heart to actually help you guys to know what Forex really is about. Knowing the illusion that is behind trading Forex, that it is way above our technical analysis. For you to become a good technical analyst, then you need to follow what I'm saying. You need to follow what I'm saying. Trust me. Now that's just the picture that I need to. I know it might sound shady now. It might sound all wrong kind of now. But we're going to continue this series. I already said that this session is going to be 30 minutes strictly, and we are kind of running out of time already. But I need you to get this. The big boy cares less about your technical analysis. It cares less about how much you analyze anything. That is why your support and resistance at times will not work. That is why your trend line at times will not work. That is why your bullish flag or your bearish flag at times will not work. That is why you will expect the price to retrace at a, maybe let's say 50% Fibonacci retracement, or 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, or maybe 32.6, or all those numbers. That is why most of the time, they won't work. Then you get to wonder, what is really happening? This is what I was taught. This is the culture I met. This is what I was taught in Forex. Why is it that when I try to do it myself, it doesn't work? Why? All right, I should have done something before now, but let's see if I can do that right away. Yeah. So before, let me open trading view, and I said I was going to show you what really happened on gold last week. Don't worry, guys. This session is going to be a series, and we're going to continue as the week goes on. Trust me, you're going to love it, and you're going to learn new things. Trust me, you're going to learn new things, and it's surely going to help your trading career. It's surely going to help your trading career. Okay, last week we talked about the running man and his territory, right? And when I brought up the poll last week, the sentimental poll, I made sure it was in line with the topic we had last week. Let's go to XAU USD. Yes, I think this is the 4 hours. I think I showed us the chart based on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour. Good. Now the chart was around here. Let me see if I can cover this stuff. Where is my rectangle? The chart was around. None of this info was available then. Okay. Yes. So none of this info, I already covered that part. So none of those were available then. It was just around here. It was just here. So I asked that, based on our previous session, what would be your general bias on gold? And if you remember quite well, since we don't have much time, this shouldn't be interactive. I'm just going to show you something. Remember that I talked about territory last week. I said that if you see something like this now, it's going to be sounding like I'm going to be giving you strategies and all, but it's not a strategy. Come on. It's not strategy. It's the normal thing I've been talking about. Good. It happens that our running man started this much, then went strong. Now he pulled back this much and tried to make a lower low, but cannot. Went back up again, goes back up rather, tries to make another lower low, cannot. goes back up. Tries again, cannot, goes back up. Just going on in this line. Now you see that this is just what happened on XAU USD. You would note something. Our running man did not beat his previous record, and it still did not go back or change directions. Yeah, let me just put it that way. Everything that happened within, let's say, 3 days that gold ranged, happened within this big guy. It happened within his capacity. Now, when we talk about the big boy, think about this. Think about it this way. He probably sold something that belonged to him, but he bled. Now, this is something that I would even like to explain again in probably another session. He sold something he wanted to sell, but prices fell off his hands, in the sense that he sold it for too low, then he couldn't make profit off it anymore. Now, this is the way you should think. He sold it for too low and couldn't make profit anymore. Then he got to this point and he's like, okay, I'm not going to sell anymore. Let me see if buyers will come in. Then buyers started coming in sluggishly. Now the big boy will be around here and be like, all right, exactly. This is what I want. Yeah, keep bringing it up, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying. You'd realize that when it got to somewhere around here last week, and my guys said that my guys in Trade with Trex group, they were like, yeah, it already broke a resistance point around here, and since it already broke it, then it's possible that it will go up and everything. I told you guys to be careful. I knew what was happening actually. I knew what the big boy was doing. The big boy around there would be like, yeah, bring it up. I'm going to sell again at where I started from. I'm going to push it back down again at where I started from because I lost some money around here. If you need to know why I said the big boy lost some money around here, then just message me. I hope I'll be able to reply you in the chat tonight. He lost some money around here, but he wants to recover. So he made sure that buyers sluggishly bought it back to that price. Then if you realize what happened, now let's check what happened around here. Let me try and delete this. Now check what happened. He got around this point. Then what did he do? Pushed it back down. He pushed it back down. Now look at the strength. Look at the momentum. This tells nothing but the fact that this is the big boy in play. The big boy that waited patiently around here, watching buyers, watching retail traders bring the price up gradually. He was still in there. He was waiting. He was watching. Now this may sound like fantasies and everything, but trust me, this is just what is happening in the forex market. This is exactly what is happening in the forex market. This is what people don't know, and they decide they just want to they want to draw lines and make things work for them. They want to push the market into doing what they want it to do. All right, let's end the session here, guys. It's 30 minutes already. We have to be strict with what we do. So we're going to continue this series, guys. We're going to continue this series. So don't worry. Everything that seems blurry to you, I'm going to make everything plain to you, and you're going to love it. Trust me when I say it's really going to improve your trading life. It's really going to improve your trading career. All right, thanks guys for joining in this session, and I hope I passed some value over to you again, though it might still be blurry for now, but we're going to get somewhere. Thanks for joining, guys. So I'll see you later. You can ask me questions in my WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp DM. All right, guys. So I'll see you later. Take care.